Monumental Row, Harry and Meghan in bust-up ahead of major royal event. Monumental Row, Harry and Meghan in bust-up ahead of major royal event. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had a monumental row with royals ahead of their final official engagement in the firm, it has been claimed. Royal author Tom Bower claimed in his new book, The Explosive Row happened at the annual Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey in 2020. Harry and Meghan attended the event to mark their final engagement as senior royals. The Queen, Prince Charles, Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William also attended the event. In Mr. Bower's book, Revenge, Meghan, Harry and the War Between the Windsors, spoke about the service, claiming that a monumental argument took place during the day. He said it happened after palace officials decided to publicly humiliate Harry and Meghan. The royal author wrote, reality hit 2 days later, on the 9th of March. A monumental argument blew up after Harry was told that he and Meghan could not join the family's procession through Westminster Abbey for the annual Commonwealth Day service. Although the order of service listed Harry and Meghan walking behind the Queen, palace officials had revised their decision. Suspicious about the Sussexes, they decided to publicly humiliate them. Harry was told that having stepped down from royal duties, he and Meghan would sit and wait with the congregation. The prospect of the televised image of their isolation in the Abbey appalled them, he added. By then they were keenly aware of Kate and William's antagonism. William had not offered a brotherly welcome and Kate was outright distant towards her sister-in-law. Eventually, to end the dispute, William and Kate agreed they too would wait with Harry and Meghan. As the members of the royal family filed into the Abbey, the frayed relationships could not be concealed. Kate had blanked the Sussexes and William's greeting was cold. Harry looked strained. Meghan's face showed bemusement. It seems from an early age Meghan knew the power of the kitten and how to use it. She seemed to gravitate toward rich men or older men who can be of help. Mr. Bower has made a number of explosive claims about the Duchess, including that she married Harry to become famous. She was not even famous in Hollywood, let alone very famous. She was an actress on a cable show filmed in Canada, one of thousands and thousands of middle and lower range actors. You may be mistaking her fame on the screen for that on her back. Please stop the articles blaming William and Kate for the huffy behavior of Hapless and his wife, who seems to permanently have her nose out of joint. Their sense of entitlement cannot be blamed on other members of the royal family, who actually represent the firm, unlike Harry and their wife, who don't want to work, but expect the perks. During an interview on Good Morning Britain, he claimed that once Meghan realized the royal family was lots of work and little reward, she didn't like it anymore. She had a minimal profile in Hollywood as a case girl. Suit was filmed in Canada and she got the part due to her second husband. Stick to the facts, not the fairy tale M prefers to tell. He said, it's wrong to say she was a famous actress. She wasn't, she was a third-rate actress. Host Ben Shepherd hit back at his comments, saying, she was a very famous actress. She had a high profile in Hollywood and Suits is a series that was streamed all over the world, so people knew who she was. Mr. Bower replied, well, we won't argue, but I disagree with you. No one heard of Suits, no one heard of her. She is only known now because of her lying and attention-seeking behavior that she constantly projects upon being victimized by her family and H's family. She is not known as a good person. They are incredibly toxic together, so it is no surprise that their toxicity spills out to others unfortunate to be around them or who they feel threatened by. The hideous duo needs to just stop talking. I am with Bower. I have never heard of her before Harry found her, had never heard of Suits, and thought she was white until her mom turned up. As for famous, not in my book. Infamous for sure now though. Meghan was a famous actress. Well, that's what she likely told Harry. Also, marry me now so I can destroy your life more. I won't tell anyone we are engaged. Oh, that was a lie also. They bullied me. I am suicidal. They are racist. More lies. We have to run away to America to get away from the royals. More lies. They want protect us. More lies. I did not look you up online before we met. More lies. The royals are all trapped like me. More lies. So we have serial liars in Meghan and Harry, totally toxic, and hopefully they stay away from the royals as far away as possible. No wonder she didn't want Dime to meet her father. Just read Tom B's book. The woman has been a manipulator and liar all her life. I feel sorry for the friend she had from childhood who was dumped when her migraine got too big for boots, size 9, I think. Ben Shepherd talking through his posterior. No one had heard of Rachel until she snagged Harry. Tom was being kind, calling her third-rate. Palace officials did right. Good on them. I'm an American. My friends and I had never seen nor heard of either the show Suits or Meghan Markle until we heard that she was dating Prince Harry. We still haven't seen the show and see no reason to watch it. Things are beginning to unravel with the couple. It's expected that H can be fooled for only so long, because the Domineer is pretty lousy at it. Too pushy, too dominant, a product of her mental stage. Think schizophrenic fits the bill. Think Harry is beginning to notice but hasn't the strength to move on, much less stop her. So memoir coming, pushed by her, with whatever. Palace is not concerned as their Jubilee behavior proves. So, the memoir will be the last nail in H's coffin, and therefore, the Sussexes. Goodbye, no regrets, we need quiet time. And what a downright rude person you are. The Harkless have left the UK and still expect to be fawned over, despite appearing on a chat show spilling a load of old cobblers, which has been disproven. You clearly choose to believe the peddlers of tales, despite knowing how despicable they have been to Thomas Markle. The book by Tom Bowers says it all, and he has watertight sources. It will be interesting to see whether the serial litigants sue him. Not many people seem to agree with you. I think you are kind. She was Z-list. Never heard of her, but after her engagement, I heard that she starred in a show called Suits. I was curious and I watched and I personally liked the show. For first 3 or 4 seasons, her role was limited as a love interest to one of the characters, not the main. The last 2 seasons before she left, she got more time. Only because suddenly she was important, dim Harry entered her life. Working members of the royal family were required to attend dressed in red, white, and blue. When Markle turned up in the Green Goblin outfit, the courtiers assumed she didn't want to be part of the procession. The Harkless are immature babies. They made Britain great again by leaving. The vile couple, entitled and abusive, demanded equal treatment while quitting active monarchy work. Entitled to the max, borderline pathetic. Yet compromising to him. Still protecting and pampering him. If it doesn't stop, it will continue. He's no longer worth any sympathy, or understanding. Move on. Host Ben Shepherd hit back at his comments, saying, she was a very famous actress. She had a high profile in Hollywood and Suits is a series that was streamed all over the world, so people knew who she was. Seriously, has Ben seen her acting? It's evident he's not read the book. She's a famous actress in her own mind. She wasn't a very famous actress for the ting, because before Harry hardly anyone in the UK had heard of her. She is now a very famous former actress, but only because of Harry IMHMO. No one heard of Suits, no one heard of her. She is only known now because of her lying and attention-seeking behavior that she constantly projects upon being victimized by her family and H's family.